trickle it to the back. And please make some noise for your third act of the night, John Lee! Hi.
Hello.
Okay, move this here. Hello. Oh, that's quite bright. Just to get a read of the room. So, Monopoly or Twister?
Twister.
Twister? Monopoly? Twister? Twister? Monopoly. Interesting. But just by round of applause, who's a, well, maybe just whooping, who's a Monopoly person in the audience? Who's a Twister person? Interesting. Okay. Thanks for indulging me. I'm a social scientist, so I know what you're thinking. And that's because I'm a social scientist. We make accurate and reasonable predictions about the world that are always borne out. For instance, we social scientists believe that the first past the post system always produces governing majorities in the UK, that the US electoral system has enough checks and balances to make sure that the moderate candidate always wins, and that people generally will never vote for something that's demonstrably stupid. It's been a tough couple of years to be a social scientist. The trouble is that social scientists can judge on appearance, and often the underlying thought is often a lot more complex. So, imagine this picture. There's a guy. He's recently made redundant. He's wearing nothing but a dressing gown and a pair of pants. He's been sat on his sofa in a dark room for 8 hours straight. He's on his 6th consecutive cup of tea. He's been playing Assassin's Creed Origins for 5 or 6 hours. You'd think that is kind of indicative of some sort of deep-seated, destructive, depressive episode, and that he's just having a really tough time with it. But it turns out that's what I do on my PhD. And the deep-seated depression is just completely separate. So I look at games. My PhD is in games. And the trouble is with being really passionate about something and then deciding to do a PhD in it is that you just get off it immediately. And games are just dreadful. They're awful things, and I hate them. Because they just soak up your life. So games nowadays just give you a job to do. Here, build this wall, oh no, we've taken on the bottom row, but keep building and have some points. Or, score a goal over here and have some points. Or murder everyone in this village. And you get some points for that, so well done. And now do it again, but harder, or with a different gun or something. And it's just, your life becomes this sort of monotonous kind of, you're slaving, because you're not even getting paid for this. You've paid £60 for this game, and now you're just murdering people for points. But the trouble is that games have infected our actual real lives. There's a thing called gamification. Has anyone heard of this? So gamification is basically taking the structure of games and applying it to tasks in the real world to make people motivated to do them. So if you've got an app on your phone that gives you points for running, for instance, that is gamification. And again, it should be intrinsically rewarding running. It should be, you're healthy, you're fit, you can go a little bit faster than you used to, but instead, I only run so that I can get more points than my next door neighbour, who I've never actually spoken to, he's on the app. And, I have to get more points than this guy, Magnifico, whose real name I don't know. So I've been getting very depressed about the way in which games get used, and I've decided to go back, sort of try and figure out what makes games fun, and what makes them enjoyable in the first place, regardless of all the points that people get for them, and that's play. So play is kind of like, a far more wholesome idea. It's all about, it's what kids do, it's what animals do, it's a far more natural thing to be doing. So can we take play and make that more of a basis for our lives? Doing this brings you into the wonderful world of play scholars, who are quite a strange bunch. There's kind of two kinds of play scholars out there. There's the people who think play is an intellectual exercise, who enjoy playing because they can really immerse themselves in the rules, and they can figure out the puzzle of the game that they're playing, and they play for them brings joy because it's all about understanding how things work and solving the riddle. And on the other side, the play scholars who think of the freedom behind play. They look at the innocent play of young children and they think, oh, that's wonderful, wouldn't it be great if we were all sort of innocent like that? But it probably goes a bit further than that. I argue that the play scholars who are into rules and things are basically just sort of pedants. They just love telling people what the rules are and pointing out when you've made a mistake. And if you fail at a game, they go, ha ha, right, you have fallen from my fun game that I put together and I am cleverer than you. And the play scholars who are into freedom and, let's just do whatever we want, let's do whatever we want with our bodies. And it turns out almost every time you get to one of their conferences that they're swingers. I've never been to a conference where it was suggested we all take our tops off. That's just the thing that play scholars do. I think it would be easier to understand this problem if we all took our tops off. So you've got kind of pedants and kind of rules masochists on one side, and you've got swingers on the other. And the best metaphor I can come up with for this is that people on one side really like playing Monopoly, and people on the other side really like playing Twister. That's why I needed to get a read of the room. I think part of what I'm doing is trying to come to terms with the fact that I might be a tops-off play scholar, that I might be more into the playful side. One of the things that they agree on is that they're quite utopian. They believe that the world would be a fundamentally better place if we all played more, if we all just enjoyed life more. And that's fair enough, I think. So for the play scholars, the perfect world is, for the serious kind of rules-based play scholars, the perfect world is when we're all wearing kind of silver jumpsuits and we're kind of playing some sort of really complicated version of chess with like 8 layers, and we're all kind of going, yes, very good move, yes. And none of us work, we're all just kind of sat there while the robots work for us, we're playing 8-dimensional chess. The other play scholars just want the kind of perpetual back rub circle, I think. That might degenerate into something else. Let's see how it goes, Why don't we go and do this back rub in the pool? Never go to a play conference with a pool. I've kind of sort of come to terms with the fact of this, but I think that actually this sort of utopianism goes a bit too far. Often play scholars are kind of threatening with it. They're so enthusiastic about play, and they're so enthusiastic about either everyone doing fun things with rules or doing fun things with their tops off, that they're almost like Batman villains. They kind of like come cackling into frame and go, everyone play with me, come and play in my space and we'll have a wonderful time. No, you're going to play with me. I don't want to play, I've got a job to do. You're going to play, come and play. Whoa. They're almost kind of like Joker-esque, I think, and I'm trying to extract myself from that. I think that the key thing in terms of my play scholarship is that I think I'm interested in the play that happens anyway, because we all play all the time anyway. We're all essentially kind of playful by nature. We play games, we have a laugh, we play with our kids, we play with our animals. There's always scope for play in real life. And I think that play needs to be situated in the real world. Now I do think that maybe there's something in this utopian vision though. I do think that the world would be a better place if we all played, but that's play as an attitude. So play makes you more critical about things, it makes you understand systems better, it makes you ignore the surface value of things, it makes you a better researcher, play. So it's all about, for me, this concept that play makes things better. There's also a fairly massive intersection between play and sort of left-wing politics. I think that's a really big, and I think that the left wing in this country can be quite sort of po-faced and too serious, and often all it can take really is to laugh at ourselves and to laugh in the face of the absolutely ridiculous, chaotic things that are happening in our world. Because that actually helps us to understand them better. I've got a bit serious now, haven't I? What I envisage is crowds of people, possibly with their tops off, marching down the streets. So I'm just going to have to, I'm not going all the way with this. Marching down the streets, singing, oh, Jeremy Beadle. Because he's the crown jester of play, Jeremy Beadle. If you're too young to know Jeremy Beadle, he basically invented YouTube. He's a great little guy. But he's kind of the figurehead of our movement. He's got a similarly kind of grey beard. I'm a serious play scholar, I'm an academic, I get paid for this. I carry dice around in my pocket now. I don't know why I do it, but I feel like I need to have dice in my pocket all the time, because that makes me a play scholar. Oh, I've got some dice, come and play with me. Anyway, sorry. What I meant to say is that appearances can be deceptive. That I can go to as many academic conferences as I like and talk about play, but ultimately I am still a man in his pants playing on a PlayStation. But I mean, really, the only reason I've talked about this tonight is because my girlfriend's in the front row. And appearances are deceptive. And while it may look like I'm sat in my pants playing on the PlayStation for 6 hours in a row, I'm doing very serious academic work. And I'm also leading a really massive kind of socialist revolution with the cat. Thank you very much. I've been John Mean. Cheers.